What's up, Malex Fam? Welcome back to another video, guys. KRIS Jenner doing a lie detector test, and Ray J coming out talking about this little fiasco.
See? We're clearing everything up today.
True.
That guy is a famous lie detector, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Detector? I don't know, lie detectorologist? The detectorologist?
He was in like a lot of people's YouTube videos, like big time YouTubers videos and stuff. I've seen him a lot of times before.
Did you help Kim release her sex tape?
It's okay. No. No.
True. Of course it's true!
Thank you.
Of course it's true!
Why did she look shocked?
That's what I'm saying. She said, oh, thank you.
She looked shocked by her own answer.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I feel like they got in cahoots with this dude.
You think you think she paid him off?
Yeah, come on. You put it past her?
All right, well let me see the whole thing.
Would you put it past that she paid
because
somebody off to do this?
No.
Exactly.
I believe that she probably
Exactly.
The devil works hard. But KRIS Jenner works harder. Because before you're asked questions on a talk show, I think you go over what it is.
Yeah, this is not like
these questions she probably knew were coming. So you think she paid the guy off?
I think they had some influence. And here's the thing too, they could have just used anybody with a lie detector. They had to use a famous person that does lie detectors for a bunch of YouTubers, you know what I mean? So he's already kind of in the whole spotlight sphere.
I mean, I would not put it past her to have orchestrated releasing the sex tape and then orchestrated paying this guy off.
Yes, she's not gonna go on a show to objectively make herself look bad. Like, she's very smart in terms of like business and stuff like business.
Look what she did.
Media presence, like everybody in the entire world knows who the Kardashians, and that's all because of this woman. Her to go on a show and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna potentially risk like this huge scandal that'll romp her notoriety.
Right.
They didn't get some random Joe Schmo lie detector. They got somebody who's kind of plays in the game already. All right, so this is what Ray J got to say about her little clip.
Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision, and then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud.
I 100% believe that's
I
facts.
believe him.
So what he just said that she was there and they did multiple tapes.
So from what I got, what he said that she actually was like
there.
actively
she was physically there.
No, I thought he sent the tapes to her and she reviewed them like how they do. I think she reviewed the tapes and she said, oh, just to be safe, let's take 2 or 3 more and we're gonna pick the best one and we're gonna leak that.
Which is funny. Okay, so basically the narrative of that sex tape was that Ray J was the bad guy.
Yeah.
He released it.
Yeah,
he released it and nobody knew.
Yeah,
and it was like a
so
revenge thing.
Yeah, so basically like get picked everything on Ray J. Like Kim was innocent, all the Kardashians were innocent, nobody had anything knowledge or anything like that.
So do you think, is he saying Kim was in on it though too? Or do you think that he was in cahoots with KRIS?
No,
Was Kim in on it?
Kim has to be in on it if she has to go take multiple shoots. They did it like straight up like a porno. Like you have to go to different locations and take different shoots.
But I just feel like if that was the case, why would they still be talking about it all these years later? Like Kanye literally went and got it from Ray J. You know, like why keep talking about it? Just leave it dead and done.
Here's the thing. It is dead and done. But then they have questions like that interview we just watched where they bring it up again.
No, because Kanye, it was in their show where Kanye got it.
But they keep bringing it up and they keep making him be the bad guy.
Say one more thing about the lie detector guy. I've been hooked up to him. Like, check out like me on his videos. Like, I've been hooked up to him, and he literally will say like, "Oh, I can give you whatever answer you want."
Dude, I knew that guy was such a scammer.
Obviously, he's in like everyone's videos.
But he straight up just says you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, no, he says, "Oh, tell me what you want me to say."
Like I just said.
Okay, I'm not surprised. Yeah,
I said that dude. He's in all these videos.
Because they're probably paying him off.
Yeah, he's in all those videos. He's known. Like, you know what I mean? He's kind of that guy for the lie detector. And now, according to this, you know what I mean? It's kind of true.
What?
Yeah, oh,
That's
for sure.
so lame.
When I got hooked up to it, he literally was like, "Oh, what do you like?" They're like, "No, say yes to that, say no to that." Like, and I'm like, "Okay." He's not like real.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'm
that
not.
is true.
I'm not.
I guess that makes sense.
Because it's probably easier, like we've watched a bunch of YouTubers, and it's probably easier for a bunch of YouTubers just to call up their local lie detector and do it there. But why is it this one specific dude,
this guy,
this
I've seen
dude
him so
hopping
many
around
times.
from mainstream TV to YouTubers all over the place? Why wouldn't you just get somebody in your, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because if you get a real lie detector test, they're going to give you the real answers.
Answer.
And if that's not
What you
scandalous
want, yeah.
enough, if that's not, you know, you do it for the videos, you do it for the...
Yeah, you want
you want the,
the
oh
shock
my god.
factor.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's be real. How old was that sex tape? Like,
Oh, when we were
Yeah, like,
teenagers, no?
that's what I'm saying,
When we
like,
were preteens, maybe.
that's what I'm saying. This sex tape is old, and they're still talking about it and still bashing you. So imagine sitting there for like 15 years getting bashed on for the same sex tape. No, I'm not having that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be.
Imagine having a sex tape from 15, 17 years ago that's still talked about to this day.
and the bad, and like I said, he's the only bad person. Like, nobody blames Kim for that sex tape.
No,
it's just
'cause
Ray J
she
is
has the victim card.
Yeah, it's just Ray J was the bad person. And if you signed a contract and you did this like planned and orchestrated, 15 years later they're still bashing you as the bad guy. Like, I don't blame him. I would come out and be like, you know what? I'm exposing all the Kardashian secrets.
They were struggling for money. She said that. There's a
Really?
clip where she said that her and when she was Bruce Jenner, was struggling for money and they didn't know like what to do or something.
If that's the case, well, I'm very curious to know the time between that and the sex tape release.
They were struggling for money, and then I think that's when somehow they pitched the whole reality show thing. I don't know. It was somewhere along that time frame where they were struggling with money but pitched the show idea, or they had the show, and it was somewhere the sex tape is in there.
Said, okay, listen, we have the greatest guy here, and he really knows his craft, and he's really good at what he does, but he doesn't have anybody doing anything for him, and he's completely, doesn't have a lot going on. He has like $200 in the bank. So what are we going to do? Because the kids have to eat.
How were you able, because I know that there was a divorcing your first husband, leaving that relationship. I remember reading about the credit cards being frozen and you not having much income, I'm assuming, at that time, because you spent so much of your time raising and building a family.
Right.
You choose a partner, has $200 in the
That's
account.
right.
What? Wait.
Well, it didn't look so good on paper.
So what part of the contract Ray J's talking about is with the network? Like, oh, we'll release the sex tape, get the attention, then release the reality show?
I don't know. Let's see. I'll see if I can find that clip and we'll put it in.
Because if that's the case, everybody benefits. Ray J gets a cut of the profits. Kim and them get the reality show. You know what I mean? The network gets a show that's everybody's talking. Like, that's a mutually beneficial thing. So that's a contract I could see a lot of people signing.
Number 2, Cabo sex. Tape number 3. Here's the one that they said I had. Santa Barbara sex. Ray J, that's my signature. This isn't a copy of it. This is the original. So what did I do? So I just pull up the handwritings of other people. I even went further. So
He's pulling this up on the computer. So
Yeah. So it's not even like he has photocopies of this just in case.
I mean, you'd be dumb not to have a million copies of this.
Right? I took the fingerprints off the letter she wrote me a long time ago, and it matched exactly to the ones on my contract.
He said the fingerprints matched. Okay. I mean, I get you're trying to prove your case, but you're doing too much.
My man Ray J became part of the Criminal Minds, like
He became a CSI.
my man CSI. But here's the thing, though. We're laughing at it, but he has to do this to like prove his point.
Yes, you're
because
right.
anything for the Kardashians to get even a little break, they'll take it. So he has to come with every bit of evidence he has.
In this kind of scenario, you gotta have the receipts.
Yeah, and he has.
You need to go so in depth on the receipts that it's like.
It sounds crazy like this.
Yeah.
Like my man's talking about like literally forensic evidence.
Not no more, dog. Like, no more, dog. I don't need your fucking money. I don't want you to call me and try to stop me. Like, I want to sue you. I want to sue every network. I want to sue the dude that did the lie detector test.
He's 15 years old.
Exactly.
And he had a career. He had a music career. Kim was nobody.
He was someone. Remember? If I had one wish.
Oh,
that's Ray J. did.
Yeah, he had a career. Kim was nobody.
Exactly.
She faked, if this is all true, which I think it is, she faked a sex tape, which blew her up into a almost billion dollar empire.
Billion. She's literally the embodiment of fake it till you make it. And you became the most talked about person in the entire world.
The whole family is the epitome of do whatever you can to succeed.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who they
But
are.
it's not even just America, because you go in other countries and they talk about them the same.
Yeah.
Like they're just everywhere, world renowned.
Kim gets robbed in Paris. It's
world renowned. And then after this, she went up to marry Kanye, one of the most iconic people in the time. And then she blew that up, and now they're still having fights about, like, you know what I mean?
I just need to know, where is Kanye in this? Because he knows.
Yeah,
Kanye knows.
Yeah.
And I would not be surprised if, like, today or tomorrow he comes
on
out
Instagram and starts spazzing.
and starts saying a bunch of shit.
To me, like, for them to be lying on me for all these years, if I wasn't strong, this kind of shit they doing to me, I could myself, dog. I could fucking be on drugs. I could be, like, on Skid Row, like, to lie about somebody and their character over and over for fun. Like, for fun, though. Like, what the fuck did Kris Jenner get out of, like, lying on the lie detector test about her not being a part of the deal? What was I gonna do?
I believe that.
I believe that.
And like he said, you guys have no idea what this does to him. If he did release a sex tape and it was like, whatever, and he didn't care, and how they portrayed it, I wouldn't see him going through this much length to try and prove that he's innocent. You know what I mean? Like, somebody who did something super messed up just kind of stays quiet. You don't talk about it.
And even if, like, this was like a one and done deal, this is almost 2 decades later.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let it be. Like, let the man rest.
Like, let it be.
Let it be dead. Yeah.
It's not.
This dude.
Why is it gotta keep coming up?
Exactly. There's no reason that question needed to be asked.
It's like they're doing it for fun. Like, they're just throwing, like, dirt on his name now.
Yeah.
For what?
Because, all right, let's say he has kids. Now his kids are going to know him as this. Like, at what point, like, we've all made mistakes. The Kardashians have had mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake, televised, scandals, this, that. They move on and pretend nothing happened. But they're going to keep this thing going on where Ray J is the bad person for 15 years?
At least. I don't know when it came out, but it's almost 2 decades.
Yeah.
It's going on 2 decades. So, I mean, it keeps getting brought up over and over.
Because here's the thing, that Roblox thing, I didn't believe was real, and I told you that too. When he was playing a game and he happened to stumble across that, and she's like, I'm gonna sue Roblox. Come on, nobody's talking about the sex tape but you guys. Every time the sex tape gets brought up, haven't you noticed it's always them involved in it?
Nobody else brings it up.
Just the Kardashians are always involved in the sex tape.
But that's what I mean. Why?
Exactly.
Why? Just let it be dead and done. If it was something that was so haunting and traumatizing,
you make sure you don't
would not bring it up.
Yeah, but you know why they needed to bring it up? Those 2 clips of her son finding it, Kanye going to get the tapes back, all happened to be around the time that they were starting their new show on Hulu.
Yeah, you need
something to draw people in.
You started it with the bullshit Roblox. Look, you know what? Pull up the Roblox thing that the head of the Department of Roblox put and said, that's completely false. We've never had nobody put that up. I'm throwing that up next. Because everything they say, they be lying about, and then they just try to move on to the next. And then if you see the lie, you saw it, and then people don't pay attention to it no more. That's how we doing shit, y'all? Like, we just letting them lie, huh? Like, I think y'all like to let them lie and Kanye lie and let them just do whatever the fuck they want with people, right? Well, fuck them. Like, they can't do that shit to good people, yo. Like, I'm not letting y'all do that to me. Like, I got a daughter, too. She like, I got kids, I'm sure. I hope I don't ever mention your kids without thinking about my kids.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Like I said.
She talks about her own kids seeing it, but he has kids, too. So you're slandering him.
You're slandering him. You got according to him, the head of Roblox came and said, nah.
Because why would Roblox even have that as an ad?
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't even make sense.
It doesn't. Roblox, like, thousands and thousands of kids play that. So you're telling me, out of all millions of kids playing this game in the whole world, the one that happened to stumble upon it was her son. Nobody else in the world was saying that.
Brought it up. Nobody else had.
Nobody else in the world had that complaint. How coincidental is that? Out of the millions of people playing, I'm just saying.
It for the rating.
It's me over bad. I hope you really understand. Like, why are you even talking to me if I'm bad? Why are you even having a conversation with me? Are you comfortable with the story? We are working together to try to have the tape removed from the internet. Like she said, I just think the story above is powerful and shows that we are working together for the future of our children and families. I don't want to create any drama at home. Oh, you don't want to create any drama at home for me?
That's the gaslighting.
I can't tell.
That's gaslighting.
I'm a piece of shit. You ain't talked to me in years. But the story that we will work together to speak to Vivid can get pulled off the air is a bigger story and show unity and that there's no more bad blood or drama.
There's no more bad blood or drama, but like, he was chilling. You guys want to keep bringing it up.
Bringing it up, but I mean, I'm not a fan of the Kardashians. Never have, never watched the show. Don't buy any of their things. They're not, you know, I'm just not, I don't fall for their BS. It's all BS. And it's all like I said earlier, they'll do anything that they can to make a buck.
Yeah, and I mean, it clearly shows right here. All right, guys, so let us know what you think about this whole scandal in the comments down below. Hopefully some more information pops off and like we get to see how that Kardashians react to this. But for now, we are out of here.